Good. Okay. Set up the old tripod. Oop, the plug out. Locking in. They're a little bit annoyed.
Bit aggravated, but they were pretty angry. They weren't too happy yesterday either.
Mm. Oh, look me, I can play with these. Oh, hey, there's lots in here.
Yeah, I know. I don't know whether we should do a harvest because of the time of the year it is.
Well, let's have a look how much we got. Oh, wow. Oh, I reckon we probably could. Hang on, we're going to go around here to the camera. I don't know if the camera can see me. Oh, of course, I'm going to stand right in front of the hive. All good over there? Side. All good? Oh, I'm going to put that one down here with this one. What were you doing? Ah, right. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's hiding in the thing.
I'll deal with him later.
There you go, girls. Don't panic.
In the shed. In the black bin.
Okay, so.
I'll do a full inspection you can, it's just
No. I think we'll just go through here. I was just going to have a look and see what's going on.
I think they're still doing alright.
Oh, they're doing wonderfully.
Not too worried about this.
Oh,
We
great.
must have really good nectar.
You have got an awesome nectar flow. How's that one over there, fella? All good? Brilliant. Absolutely. Oh, look at them. They're right down inside the frame. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to see if I can go over here to the camera. Oh no, she's coming out now. See them with their little tongues out. Going right down inside that frame. Right down in there. Can you see that? On this top corner, they're going right down inside the cells and coming back out. I think these girls are doing so well, we might even be able to do another harvest here. Where did that first frame come from, Jeff? Was it on the side or in the middle?
Here.
It was actually the second one in?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right then. So, pull this end one off. Oh, these ones here are all full.
Yeah, well this is the one that we harvested last time.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Oh, that's not quite as good on the side. This side is.
I'd leave that one. Because
Yeah, see this
I
side?
was starting to uncap this one.
Yeah,
Because they did have this one almost all capped and then they started uncapping it.
over here. So you can see this side there, just about all done. When you turn it round, this side there's sparse that it's all over the place. So I wouldn't harvest this one because you'd find the honey isn't ready. Or the nectar hasn't been turned into honey yet. So, camera over there. Alright, so I'll put this one back on this side.
Turn it around so it
No, you can't
Oh,
turn
you
it around,
can't.
it's closed.
Yeah.
You could put it on the opposite side, but you should keep your frames in the same order that they're in,
Oh,
because the
okay.
bees get upset when they go back because all of a sudden you've moved everything on them and
Oh,
they get all
okay.
confused,
Okay.
and the next time you go through they won't be as pleasant to deal with.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, if you, when you've got the brood box and you start with it, it's not too bad. You can
Move things around.
move things around a little, or if you're changing frames out, because you've got ones that have had cocoons in them for a while, and the bee holes are getting too small, and your comb's
Yeah.
getting really dark.
Right.
What you do is you can, if you have a normal box, if you had another super, you could take the flow one off, put it on top, and then when all that hatches, they can't use it for brood because it's above the queen excluder, and they can only use it for honey. What you can do is when they're all the brood's gone, if you want to, you can pull those frames out. You can cut out that honeycomb and then put new comb in it, or new wax, or if you want to use foundationless, you stick it back in the bottom and they'll just rebuild it. Because if you leave the comb in too long, your bees get smaller.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, they haven't got as much room to
Because
grow.
what happens is every time they build a little cocoon in there, they have less space.
So eventually you'd have to
Eventually you end up having to replace. That's the thing, even with flow hive, you've still got to go through the bottom, you've still got to manage them all. It's you can't just
Forget.
Yeah, you can't just put it together and go, I'm just going to collect honey, because you end up with a whole bunch of frames in the bottom you can't use for anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really a good idea to cycle them out over time, same as you do with a normal beehive. It's no different from a normal beehive.
No, I know that.
It's just some people don't realise that, and even the flow people have said you still have to go through your hive. You've still got to do your bee management. You can't just go,
You can't just say,
I'm going to do this and I'm just going to collect honey.
And then look through the back window and go, look at that, it's full of honey.
Oh wow, yeah, we can do that one too. Alright, so the outer one we can't do, and so far everything else looks like we can except that other outer one, because I can already see from here you
Do you
can't.
want to do that many?
I reckon
you.
I would leave one. I would leave the two outer ones and one of the others. And actually, it might actually be one of those ones, because one of them wasn't real flash either from memory. So, can you see that one over there? Those beautiful bees. Got a couple of dark ones there. That's cool.
And there have been drones up in here as well.
See,
how do drones get up?
that's a good question, because drones shouldn't be able to.
Worker bee laying.
But worker bees shouldn't be laying up here. And technically, when the queen's laying, workers don't lay. The only time a worker will lay is when they're queenless. And that takes about 3 weeks from when the queen is gone. Approximate.
Oh, see there, it's a very, very big bee.
Yeah, how big is she? Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, this isn't very light. Oh, I could throw this one away. There's nothing in that one.
yeah, that's the one we harvested.
They're working away on it, but there's a little bit of stores in that. That one, I think we harvested this one last time.
Yeah, we did.
That's why there's almost nothing in that one. So,
I mean, they have started filling the cells up. If you look in there, there is nectar in there.
oh,
Most
yeah,
of the
there's
cells.
definitely nectar in
They
there. I'm
just
just
have
going
that.
to squeeze past you to get the other camera. I'll dump this in front of the other camera for a minute. They're all working away, dehydrating the nectar, turning it into honey. Get the other side. It's really cool. You've got some dark bees and some orange bees.
Yep.
Yeah. The abdomens are more orange and other ones are darker.
What does that mean?
Okay, if you have a look,
Probably older.
you
and
see
younger
here in the
bees.
middle there's some darker ones, and then all
Yeah.
these ones on the
Oh, yeah,
outside, the
they're
little light ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the
So,
newer ones, are
well, sometimes, yeah, but also because your queen mates, she doesn't mate with one bee.
they? No, I know that.
She mates with about 20 or 30 different males,
Right.
and they can be from different hives.
Oh.
So you can get different genetics.
Yep.
So sometimes the bees you get are half sisters. They're not always the same because they have actually different fathers.
Right.
So you can have dark and light coloured bees in the same hive, and they have different temperaments. And because some are more suited to guard bees, that's why they become guard bees, and some are more placid, well, maybe they'll be the nurse bees or the forager bees. Mostly when they get older, they turn into forager bees anyway. That's where they spend the end of their life. Some of them have become water bees. They go and collect water and bring it back to the hive. Unlike native bees don't collect water. They get all their stuff from the nectar. But honeybees still actually collect water. Okay, girls, putting you back in. Okay, so if I move these frames back across, I reckon, was it that one that was pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah, that one's alright. So we'll probably harvest that second one. And we'll definitely harvest the third one. Come on, girls. So I don't think we'll do either of the outer ones. I think we'll leave the two outer ones, and it'll be one of these ones. I think it was this one we weren't going to harvest because it hasn't got quite as much on it.
No, you figured out which one
Oh
you're
no,
gonna
it's the one behind it. Okay, so this one is good. So I would do that one, and this one.
So, this one?
Yep, and that one and this one. These will be the ones that we harvest. These three we will harvest. Sorry, girls. I'll try not to squish any of you or if I put you in the wrong way around. I have to. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry, girls. Okay, I didn't mean to upset you. I'll come around that side. We'll just turn you around. There we go. Oh, I think one of them just tried to sting me. Yep. That's a shame. I know. Well, at least she stung my glove and not me. And these in between. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3.
You alright to leave these at, you reckon?
Oh, no, I'm not leaving them. I mean, we know it's these three.
Yeah, so that's the...
It's the three there. So, one on the end, two on the ends not, one there is not. So, that's all the way up, hard. It's all the way up hard. It's all the way up hard. Yeah, that one's
Really large.
Hello, how you going, little girl? Yeah. Now, I might need to smoke it in here. Can I grab the smoker quickly?
Something I'm not happy for that one. Yeah, well that's good. It means the queen's still laying. Yeah. And the hive's still expanding, so...
Oh, look the wrong way round. Yeah, turn around. Feel good. Come on, girls. That's it. Up my arm. That's where you want to be. So this one we're not doing, obviously, because there's nada on there. That side is sort of going well, but this side there's absolutely nothing. So can you smoke around these two frames here, and then I'll drop it in. That way they'll hopefully go down out of the way. Okay, girls. And I'll drop them first here. That's it. What I want to do, gently put that down without squishing the girls. Awesome. These lovely propolis. You can actually break it down, like put it in like a coffee grinder, and then you can mix it with, no, well, you can do that if you want. You can mix it with stuff and you can make like lip balm, and or you can put it, you buy the big blocks of soap, and you melt it down, and you melt that in with it, or you can put that, break it up, put it into the bottom of the soap packages, and then when you pour your soap into the mould, all that propolis is in there, and you can use it as a soap, which is exfoliating. So yeah, you can use it for all that sort of stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, girls are going for a ride on me, come. They're all over the camera too. Oh yeah, she's up there. I'm going to go over here and have a see if the camera can pick her up. See how good I go. Couple of girls there. And the thumb. Going for a bit of a ride. Yeah, there's more than a couple. Awesome little bees. Okay. So, there we go. I think I got some bee poo on me. Well, I got something on me. Thank you. This propolis off. So, turn the camera for a second. So that's all the propolis. That's the little hive up there. It's all tree resins, a little bit of their wax all mixed together. You can collect that and use it for things, but you generally don't. You can, if you want to. You can make soaps out of it and lip balms and all sorts of stuff. Cool. How the girls going? Looking happy? Coming down a little bit. Alrighty.
I'm back on all day.
Okay. We're almost all in there. Don't even have to squish any or anything. Oh, we're doing so well. Yeah, really nice and easy. Yeah, I'm watching. Oh, come on, guys. Thank you. Oh, she's in. Seem to be pretty close on there. Hey diddle diddle, cat and a fiddle. Found mood over the whatever. So I jumped over the moon. Is that the right way around? I think so, yep. Now, just close them up. Like that. Good bee. Should be, don't bother me. Are you on?
Yeah. Don't worry about strapping it because we have
No,
to.
we've got to pull the thing out. Yeah. Cool. So we might go and prepare ourselves and do a little bit of harvesting. It's cool. Rather well. Okay. Oh, Smoky. We look like big white polar bears, don't we? Awesome stuff.